Hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to share with you how I like to remove my upper lip hair. So I use a few things that I have in this basket. I'm going to share them with you. So for wax, I'm going to be using my Gigi All-Purpose Honey. And this Gigi Honey is going to be a soft wax. I'm also going to be using some cotton rounds. I have some Neutrogena makeup wipes. This is just to remove any makeup or anything before or taking any wax off after. I'm also going to be needing a paper towel to keep clean, and for strips I'm going to be using the Gigi All Natural Muslin strips. Now for wax, you don't want it to be too hot. This is pretty much the consistency you want it to be before you start applying it to your skin. If it's wet and watery, it's going to be too hot. So you're going to want it to cool down a little bit. Otherwise you can burn yourself pretty bad.
So the first thing I'm going to be using is the Prehon. This is going to prep my skin for the wax. So it's going to remove any dirt or oil from my skin so that the wax is able to stick to my skin and the hair and just come off nice and clean. So I'm going to apply this to a cotton round. I'm just going to apply a little bit there. And I'm going to apply this to my upper lip because I'm going to wax my lip. Please excuse my blemishes. Like, I had some crazy stuff going on this morning. I have to admit, I was really bad and I slept with my makeup on the other night, so paying the consequences now. My face breaks out like that easy. So as you can see, my face is pretty clean. It didn't really remove any dirt, but if your face had some oil on it, it would definitely have removed any dirt or oil. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm pretty hairy right about now. Now I'm not going to go over this little guy because it hurts a little, but I'm definitely going to get all of this craziness going on right here. So I'm going to be using this wooden stick. I like the larger ones just because it's able to cover a larger surface and I only have to do like one shot. After all, this is soft wax, so you really can't go over the spot more than once. Now if you're using like a hard body wax, that'd be fine, but personally I prefer the soft wax. It seems to work a lot better. As you can see, I didn't pick up that much wax. You do want to make sure that it's cooled down because if it's too hot, it will burn your skin. So I'm just going to apply it on my upper lip. I should have looked in the mirror instead of the viewfinder for this, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to bring it down here. I'm just going to twirl it so that it catches all of the excess. Now I'm just going to grab one of the Gigi strips and I'm going to apply it right over where I apply the wax. I'm going to apply firm pressure and just rub until I feel like I completely covered the entire surface. Now this is the hard part. Pull away from your skin where you're going to pull the opposite direction of the hair growth. So my hair grows this way, I'm going to pull this way. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, now if you have any wax left behind, it's okay. You can just get it. And it's just picking up all that extra wax. Now it might be a little hard for you to see the hairs because I do this pretty often, so my hairs aren't really thick, but you can see that there's definitely hair that came off of that lip. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. We're applying the wax in the direction that the hair grows in, and we'll pull in the opposite direction. If you apply it a little too thick, just use 2 strips because if you use just 1 strip, it's going to go through the strip and it's going to make a sticky little mess and it's not going to come out good. You're gonna rub, 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 and you're gonna pull away from your face and re-ripped it off. And this one you should be able to tell a little better. Just get a strip. It doesn't all come off. And rip it off. And you can definitely see on this one, it got off a good amount of hair. Now this step I usually take. I probably never skip this step just because I like to make sure that the wax is completely off. So I go in with the wax off and a cotton swab. And I'm just going to apply a small amount of this. And I see that there's wax in some spots because they're sticking to me. So as you can tell, I'm a little red around here. My skin is kind of sensitive. Well, this is definitely sensitivity. You would know if you burn yourself. It would be very painful. It would be very hot and burning. Like I said, make sure that the wax is at a good temperature. It's not too hot, because if you apply it, it burns your skin and then you rip off that top layer of skin. Ouch, that's gonna hurt, and it's gonna leave a scar, or it's gonna leave dark patches. So you don't want that. So just make sure you're letting the wax cool down. It's normal to feel that tingling sensation or feel like it's a little warm. What you will do is use the post wax cooling gel. This is actually going to cool your skin down and soothe it. Now if you don't have this, feel free to use aloe vera. This will also work great. So I'm just going to apply this over, and it's going to cool down all the red areas that are just kind of like irritated right now. Just cools it down nice and cool. And as you can see, that redness is already disappearing. So now as you can see, my lip is completely free of hair and it's no longer embarrassing. The redness will go away in, I don't know, like 20 minutes. Not that big of a deal. I'm not going anywhere. If you happen to be doing your makeup and need to go somewhere, just apply some green concealer and it's going to get rid of those red spots.
Now, in between waxing, to minimize the hair growth, I like to use the Slow Grow with argan oil. This is just going to minimize the appearance of the new hair growth.
I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might find it useful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright guys, I'll check you out later. Bye. Until I feel complete, I'm going to go ahead and pull in the opposite direction. Look at that guys, it's all